Oi! eXistenZ by director David Cronenberg. I would strongly suggest never seeing this film in a theater on acid. Just not recommended. Or pretty much any Cronenberg film for that matter. At least not on LSD. It's just too much. Theater viewing or otherwise. There's enough mind-bending reality shit embedded in his horror-centric films. You really don't need that extra third eye kind of experience to delve deeper. This one delves deep enough on its own. We are introduced to the first wave of beta testers for the latest, greatest game with a stupid spelling, plugged right into your bioport. Virtual reality that has little distinction from actual reality. It's Cronenberg, so of course there's some weird body horror kind of interfaces and accessories. There's a chump and a lady developer. The scenario goes sideways when strange organic teeth-shooting guns get involved, and the fabric of reality rips more as the characters involved literally try to find the plot. A little context. This came out about a month after the first Matrix movie. I see a somewhat similar based premise here, but in a very different execution. Weird how we see that quite a bit, that kind of grouping of similarly themed movies released almost at the same time. Well, at least it did around the point that this film was released. I can't say I pay much attention anymore because, not the same world the movie releases now, is it? But the basic theme of reality is the main premise here, and it goes in a pretty subversive direction. 25 years after its release, we are closer to the reality that this portrays. Elon Musk's Neuralink is kind of the first gen of this. Well, if it connected to, like, your kidney spliced with a trout and a PlayStation. Open world gaming is already here, with some relatively minor limitations. Real life is approaching or even surpassed some Grand Theft Auto kind of shit with each passing day. Doesn't matter if you like it or not, we are already all involved in a deeper level of this. Cronenberg does a decent job of relaying some of the problems that may arise from such fuckeries. What's a game? What's reality? And what makes you choose between the two? Great scene. So I have to ask, how many films has William Dafoe popped up in? That dude has some weird street cred. From blockbusters to independent films to fucked up independent films. Dude is more prolific than Nicolas fucking Cage and Samuel Lupatius Jackson combined. Its character Gas here is pretty good. Ian, I Am Not a Robot, Home, and Jude Law are alright here. And, well, Jennifer Jason Leigh. Still not sure how she had such a career. Maybe it's just the roles she chooses. To her credit, she did do a good job in The Hitcher. Kinda. Great quote. Free will is obviously not a big factor in this little world of yours. By the chump waking up. So, for story, giving it 3.5 beers. Concepts portrayed are pretty legit, if not a bit soupy cheese at times. The flesh is dead. Long live the new flesh. As for look, 4 beers. Fucking Cronenberg and his fleshy pods and interfaces. Good practical work though. A bit of CGI. There's a scene where a game controller gets sucked into a sphincter-like aperture. But honestly, sad to say, it was really so well done, it's just a bit of a toss-up there if it was a practical effect or not. It's not an average scene. So, yeah, if you want to explore alternate realities with a slightly odder filter, this would be one to check out. And it's Cronenberg. It's always a interesting ride from start to finish. So, yeah, check it. Cheers.